We're now going to look at wire numbering. Now we haven't numbered any wires in our drawing yet. I've created a new drawing by copying the previous one, JIC wire numbering. Remember, add it to your project first. So there's the project, click on it, right click, add active drawing. Yes to updating the project values. Always do this, it's very important. Now you'll notice the sheet number has updated automatically this time. That's because I've previously opened this drawing and updated the sheet in a previous part of when I was setting up the drawing, so you don't need to worry about that this time. However, we need to start looking at wire numbering and making sure that our wires are numbered. So we go to the schematic tab on the ribbon, insert wires, wire numbers panel there, and I'm going to click on wire numbers. Click on the down arrow. We've got a choice of wire numbering, three-phase wire numbering, or PLC input-output numbering. All we need is wire numbers for this. We haven't got any three-phase or PLC going on just yet. Now we're going to tag new unnumbered wires only. We're going to make them sequential. So I'm going to click there and start at 001. I can put a format override in there if I want to. Now, do you remember when I mentioned that we could set things up to work with layer names? In this case, I could use the wire layer format override. I could set that up to use layer names and use layer properties for the wiring. I'm not going to in this case. I can also insert the wires as fixed, but I don't want to do that either. I can cross-reference my signals as well and freshen the database for signals. That's for things like switches and relays that are sending signals down the wires. In this case, I haven't got anything like that. So I'm going to pick individual wires. I'm going to select this one here and this one here, and then right-click to confirm, and you'll see it numbers up those two wires. Here's the clever thing. If I go back to wire now and click on another wire, just pick individual wires. I'm not going to change any settings, and click on this one here, and then right-click to confirm. It puts a question mark there. And that question mark, when I double-click on it, will actually show me that wire number isn't there. It's actually a block. So I can change that value if I want to. I'll put 003 and apply that and OK it, and it updates. But be careful when you do that. Check that it relates back to the project and any other wiring or signals that you may have. Now, what I can do is go back to wire numbering again. This time, tag new unnumbered only. I've already got 003, so what I want to do is start at 004. If I start at 004 with a single increment and pick individual wires and select this wire here and this wire here and right-click to confirm, that one updates. Now this one won't update because it's not actually joined. Can you see that? So we have a problem there, and also this wire was just dropped in. Can you remember that on the previous drawing? What I might actually do there is remove those in this particular case because they're not joining and we're not getting any wire numbering there. So it might mean that they're orphaned or disconnected. We can easily place another wire. So what I'll do is I'll remove that like that, and I'll go and place a wire. And I'll go from, make sure you've got your O-snap on so that you get the snap. So I'm going from that point there, and I'm coming in and I want to go to that one there. So that should join. Press enter. Let's try that wire numbering again, because sometimes you get this quirk where it doesn't join. Now let's have a look at the numbering. We got to 004, didn't we? So we'll go sequential, go 005 this time, tag new unnumbered only in this case, pick individual wire. I'm going to pick that wire there, enter to confirm, and it still doesn't update. So there's obviously an issue there with that wire coming off of that splice and going to that connector block. Might be a circuit problem, but again, we'll look into that maybe later on. What I would do there is I would remove that wire because it's obviously causing problems and look at a different solution maybe later on down the line. So let's just remove those like so. If I zoom out now, you can see that I'm numbering those wires nice and neatly like so.